Hello, I'm Bodo. I'm an energy healer and overtone singer and teacher. And today I want to share with you why healthy energetic boundaries are so important. And yeah, to start with, I want to say that every time you say actually yes to everybody else, you also say no to yourself. So a lot of people are actually in a permanent state of overcompensation, giving, without really knowing where the end of that giving is, feeling like they need to please everyone. That's called the people pleaser. And until they are completely depleted from so much giving, and this is definitely a sign that you went more than once over your boundaries. And so it's very important to understand that having a healthy boundary, which of course you can always communicate and show up in your presence, as well as learn from the energetic space to set your boundaries so that it's easier than actually when you are interacting with people to also communicate your boundary. And it should be explicitly a part of your self-care to be able to say no when you feel for self it's a no, and tune into yourself. Is it the right time to give? Is it the right time to say yes? Or should I rather say no this time and set a boundary here? So many people are so used to that state of going over the boundaries that they actually really don't know where the boundaries are. And that's where the energy healing and energy work comes into the game, because through engaging with energy work you can actually also learn, okay, where is my energetic boundary? How do I interact with it? How do I make it stronger? And how do I take care of it and program it in a way that I am in my power, that I am in my space, and that I define what is actually happening around me in my environment. And for people who don't have that strong, healthy boundary, for what happens to them is that they get easily influenced by their surroundings. That can be other people, that can be the family, that can be also all the social media and the general media anyway, and everything that's going on in the digital space, from also politics and whatever we are actually being exposed to, like society telling us who we have to be, what we're supposed to do. And that actually, if you don't have a healthy boundary, you absorb that stuff and you get confused inside of yourself. Confusion is another sign you don't have healthy boundaries. Getting confused and rather doing everything else than what would be actually good for you, because you're so disconnected from yourself through this permanent bombardment of information which you're absorbing, opinions and notions from others. So the big shift really comes when you understand that once you set this healthy boundary and you are connected to yourself, that then suddenly you start to say yes and connect to the things that you truly want, and not that you think and that you got programmed by society, media, family and so on. What you're thinking that you might want. And then you also start to know your priorities, you start to know your truth, and from that moment on you start to actually embody that more and more, and from more and more embodiment of that, your boundaries become clearer and clearer, and you actually start to impact and influence your environment much more than the other way around, to a point where this becomes your permanent state. That would be your ideal state, you defining through who you are, what you're sending out into the world, through your presence, what's actually happening in your life and who you allow into your life. Not anymore people who are dragging you and depleting you, but people who are supporting you, people who are also cherishing you and who are helpful to you, and who you also support, of course. So I hope this video was helpful for you. Yeah, if you're interested in how you can energetically work with a healthy boundary, I'm giving this Saturday a workshop in Amsterdam. If you happen to be around, just look in the description below here. There is a link to the event, and soon I will be also giving again workshops online, so you can stay tuned here on this channel through subscribing, or also I will put a link to my newsletter below. So yeah, enjoy exploring what it means to have a healthy boundary, and I talk to you soon.